All right, guys, we are back. This time with losers quarterfinals. We're going to see Addy versus Death by Hugs. Addy busted out of winner's side due to his amazing 4,000 ping connection, and we decided to give him another chance in loser's side. So let's see what happens with that. We're going to go started in game 1 in 3, 2, 1, go.
So at the time, Addy was sent to losers. I wanted to see how this matchup would go between the two lagsters in the bracket right now.
Yeah, what was the? It started out fine, right, with the lag, and then it
started off fine.
Launching
then
up.
About 15 seconds in, it was like shooting up to 400 and all that, and then towards the end, it was at 2,000. It was a spectacle.
So we're seeing some camping right now.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing some camping right now, and it's also I think we also got to mention the skin and tag from Doug's. So he's using the GH skin and tag. That is not actually GH sandwich, as you will come to realize by watching this gameplay. But
no,
definitely two different dials of Etalus, not similar. Although
I seriously thought that was GH sandwich for a minute.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've noticed him go for armor yet. Has he?
No.
Okay. Oh, there was something. He goes for neutral special a lot in pretty much any situation he can sort of justify. Like that. See that? Yeah.
See, Audie, you can't be doing that, dude.
Yeah, you really got to be ready for him to go for the neutral special there.
I've never played Audie's Kragg before. Is it bad?
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Putting himself in an edge guard situation and just hammering the ground.
Goes for another dumb hammer, and he gets punished for it and dies. I think Doug's might be onto something here and there with his choices to hammer. Other times, he just gives you the impression that he just spams it like there.
I do have to say that this is the most fulfilling gameplay I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely two masters of their characters.
Yes. It's just jumping back on the stage.
I like the attempt at the reverse down tilt to break the rock from Addy.
Seeing a very basic edge guards from Audie where he's just pulling rock and then fairing, like every other Kragg bot in existence. Especially against Etalus, it could be really dangerous to make, because it's kind of like Absa too, who has that up B that they can't go through the pillar. So I've seen people like MSB too, who use it against even characters that can go through the pillar, where they put the pillar really high up, right on the edge of stage, and then they sit at the top, and then you can actually just awn B aerial Etalus as he's coming up with up B, and then they just die.
Another bad hammer, and he's almost dead for it. That's an even worse hammer.
It's at 211%, but he just keeps getting all this armor.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the armor is even that big of a factor now, because it's not really going to save him if he gets the right hit like that. But, so yeah, even game right now.
Now, Audie's choosing not to, cancel his jabs into other jabs. He's just straight free jabbing.
And this matchup is very gimp heavy, but we haven't really seen either of them go for any offstage gimps where Etalus can go to a Kragg pillar and up special and spike both of them. Or all the things Kragg can do with his upwards rock throw.
I think Doug's has really gotten any punishes from freezing. He's only frozen him a couple times, but he hasn't really read the...
that can be
gonna gimp him? Oh, he tries to, but he was right next to the wall.
Forwarders are dangerous. Oh, but the invincibility bails him out with that rock. And he brings it back on and just does the Dacus and closes it out. So yeah, Doug's keeping himself in the game, takes game 1.
Alright, well, let's go to game 2.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to start a game 2 in 3, 2, 1, go.
We're going to Treetop.
So, I like this counter pick for Addy. I think Kragg is god tier on Treetop. And how easy it is to get people off stage with him. And yeah, it's just super hard to get away from Kragg. But I think the argument can also be made for Etalus and how he can be an overwhelming character to deal with on this stage.
Yeah, Kragg's down special covers a very, very large amount of space that's on the stage. So especially on this stage, you have to be very careful about. Oh, he almost was running into that.
Not a bad trade though.
Trade though, like
it only didn't work
even
because he's on Theomach.
Oh, but that one doesn't land. This is something. Also, notice that he took away the GH tag and the skin.
Now he has to play serious now that he's losing.
Yeah,
but he's still losing, so it doesn't really make a difference. All right, there we go. Never mind. Things have changed.
He actually is in the set. Oh, I love seeing kills like that with the sour spot Kragg up smash. It looks so funny.
A juicy 3-pointer shot right there.
Ooh, Addy with some aerial juggles, but Doug's down specials back to the stage like he tends to do. We'll see if Addy catches on to that in the future.
He's really delaying his pillars, but Doug's doesn't really go off stage. Oh, he's gonna use that.
Yeah, Doug's
that jump you get, that extra jump you get from side special.
Worked for him there. Just gets a great up air that'll finish him off after he used up his pillar. That's a good side B, I'd say, for Yasa, because armor at that percentage would have been difficult to deal with.
You just called him Yasanova.
I called him Yasanova?
Well, he's using the same.
He is using Yasu's skin. I think many of us do in Neo with our Kraggs. I do not. I've been meaning to get that, though.
It's a really nice Kragg color.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Yasanova for designing all the Neo skins. Pretty dope.
Yeah. He's getting a lot of freezes.
Orther one's great.
Just not really getting he's getting the damage punishes, but not the finishers, like the smashes.
Oh, that sucks. Good stuff to Doug's. Getting the down special to kill game 2, taking it.
Doug's is up 2 games.
Yeah.
On the loser's side. He's about to take Addy out of the tournament. Adwy.
Addy's switching to his infamous Zetter now and going to Merchant Port.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Game 3 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Something I mentioned is that I've been told, and I really like this stage for Zetter too, especially with the level 1 platforms for base stage on the edge, because it makes down B recovery sometimes more viable, so that you don't have to land like in the face of your opponent. You can land above them and do mix-ups. So that's something to account for. You can also up smash through those platforms too. It's long enough, unlike ethereal gates. I
think with this character change, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because I think a lot of people can. I think there's something to be said with the Zetterburn with an Etalus matchup that Zetterburn might not win this one, and I think some people agree and disagree, but with the way Etalus can edgeguard Zetter, especially how like free it can be if you do it right, and sort of like stay on stage and use armor to its fullest extent, it's going to be tough. But Addy is definitely much better with this Zetterburn than he is with Kragg.
Yeah, Addy's Zetterburn is definitely not something to sleep on. He's dodging all these up smashes.
Ooh, but right now he gets
some more of them.
Ragdolled over 100%.
So Doug's saying that Zetter wins the matchup over my Etalus. I think that's just a preference thing, though, because I've heard a lot of toxicity even about this matchup. I mean, Zetterburn as a whole, but like these characters just kind of just smack each other around. Like it's one-sided. Usually, it's not really even. Except for this game is rather even. That's just because the players.
This game is not even because of the players?
What? No. Did I say that?
I think so.
I meant this game is even because of the players.
Okay.
My bad. But
yeah, Addy is on his tournament stock right now and at a bad deficit. Etalus only needs like one more good opening, and you can just like throw him around and get him off stage.
DI.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just launched off the side like.
Oh no! Oh, that
space launch.
That was close. Addy needs to start catching on to these aerial down specials from Doug's because he's been using so many of them.
Well, Audie's horizontal neutral game. Oh, and
he does the
special.
LBO edge guard.
Again.
And, wow, the Dragon Ball Z finish.
That was...
Addy's saving himself from
explosive.
elimination.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's see if he can keep his streak up and maybe bring it back. Game 4 in 3,
All right,
2...
well, Theo cut out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I said, I think the stream heard me, but Addy saved himself from elimination, so hopefully we can see him make a further comeback in Game 4. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
So we see Treetop again, and again we see Kragg on Treetop, but it is not Addy this time. So, I don't know.
Doug's going for possibly the more preferable matchup between Kragg and Zetter than Etalus.
Yeah. It's hard for a Zetter burn to deal with Kragg on the stage, but it's definitely it's definitely doable as Addy is showing right now.
Wow. Excellent parry punish
Yeah.
off of down B spikes to that finisher. Yeah, Audie's showing a really dominant neutral right now. Just kind of like dodging in and out, canceling aggression with shines. It's bobbing and weaving.
And Doug's pillar's really low there, but Addy pretty much lets him back for low cost. Ooh. Oh. Addy is taking the DI out of ADI with that forward air.
Going for these smash attacks, not going to get... Oh!
Yeah. Oh, now he has a 2-stock lead, and reminiscent of Theo versus Smooth with a high percent 3-1 on Treetop.
Yeah, Audie looking very dominant right
he
now.
just walks into an up smash. I don't
know if I agree with this strategy here.
Yeah, to go for these really low pillars, because by
Makes
the
it
time
like-
you get back, you've used up a lot of your
Movement
resources.
options. Yeah.
You can mix it up more if you're closer. It's also easier to get to you, but I don't know.
The purpose of that is to try and cancel out, like, oh wow.
Shine
Yeah,
forward
very
is gonna-
great shine
Shine
fair
fair
from
game.
Adi. Just caught him on the pillar.
Good stuff from
Yeah.
Addy. Addy, Audie.
Mhm.
Addy, Daddy. All right, we're going to go into Game 5.
Doug's is fired.
Yeah, Doug's is about to get fired. Or is Audie about to get fired on Blazing Hideout?
Bum, 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 bum.
The only counter pick that's illegal. Let's get started. Game 5 in 3, 2, 1, go.
So
I've heard
understand this for Etalus, but you know, I can't respect it because it's breaking the rules.
In terms of stages, I know that a lot. I think Arcanine was like the one to really say it, but this stage being really almost gets the down B spike, saying that this stage is really good for Etalus because you can't parry icicles as much.
Yeah, Arcanine definitely popularized that idea. I don't know what that decision to walk in front of the F smash was.
That
but,
was very interesting.
yeah, Adi's at an unfortunate deficit right now. Is in Game 5.
Death by Hugs, I've
Wow.
never been prouder of you.
This is a pretty dominant performance from the Hugs right now.
Yeah, Death by Hugs is a significant lead right now, but you can't
Another
get too
down.
comfortable against the Zetterburn.
He's not parrying any of these fireballs though. You've seen
Yeah,
that this full set.
I think it's easier to parry fireballs on the stage than up most because of how linear it is, and how they're all just pretty much on a lane. You can't really mix things up with fireballs at all. It's pretty easy to see coming.
I like him going for the Dacus there, but he executed too early. And
Oh,
forward smash
yeah.
on neutral is going to take him out.
Death by Hug's not really mixing up
That could have been the end of the stock.
a ton of
Unfortunate for Addy, but he keeps it going and like actually converts on the reverse air and winds up finishing it.
Death by Hug's getting 57% out of the gate.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was something to see. Oh, okay. We've seen Addy run into a lot of those, so I was scared.
Ooh, probably bad decision to use that smash attack there, but
Yeah, definitely a bad decision. He could have turned it around into an edge guard on the right side of the stage. He got himself a set.
oh, and bad DI is going to
But-
close it out. Addy survives, moving up in the bracket, knocking Death by Hugs out.
It was a reverse 3-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reverse 3-0.
Good,
All it took was
solid,
Zetter burn.
Solid resilience from Addy,
Yeah.
making that comeback.
All right, guys, we'll be right back with the next set.